I am going to be 25 this year, and I still live at home with my parents. I'm not moving out anytime soon. I actually joke quite often that I'm going to stay at my parents' house until I get married, which I would honestly like to do because I'm genuinely saving so much money by living here. But I think there is like a stigma that 25 is too old to live with your parents. I get hate all the time about that I'm 25 and live at home. I'm still an adult. I have a full-time job. I pay for a handful of things. I contribute to my household. So, if you're doing what's best for you living at home, even if it doesn't seem right to some people, who literally gives a crap about what they have to say to you? And I wouldn't trade this season for the world. Although it might not be the popular decision, who cares what everybody else thinks?
How are y'all 25 plus still living with y'all parents? I'm just joking, y'all. It's mad hard out here. I'm gonna still be here for like 2 more years or 3. We're gonna keep working though.
So we all know there was actually a time where people literally looked down on adults who are still living with their family, their parents, like not living home. And they'll be like, why are you still in your parents, under your parents? Like, you need to move out, have your own place. But recently, because of how bad rent has been and how expensive it is, it has made so many young adults actually stay at home and stay with their parents. And it's no longer a thing to shame anybody for, because literally the rent is just extremely high. And sometimes people need to, family need to stick together to be able to, survive the harsh reality of being out there by yourself and trying to be independent, because it's just absolutely ridiculous. For many people, this is the only way they're able to stay afloat and survive this particular economy. And a lot of young people are actually without a job today because the job market is bad. Many of us actually just became adults in times where things just became really terrible. Can't find jobs, can't do anything. Things are just expensive and life is not the same. So this is the reason why many people have stayed stuck and have never even left, never had the chance to leave and even be on their own. But before we get right into this video and check them out, please make sure you click the like button. It helps with the algorithm and I appreciate that so much. Let's get right into this video.
Yo, this is not laziness. This is the economy falling apart. A record 25 million adults live with their parents, and roughly 70% of them ages 25 to 34 are employed full-time. So that whole they just don't want to work argument is dead. People are working, people have jobs, some got degrees, some work full-time, a lot work overtime. And they still can't afford rent, a car note, groceries, and basic everyday life necessities. That means the problem is not motivation. That means that the problem is wages aren't matching up to the cost of living. And then they got the nerve to call people moochers for staying with family when half the time they helping with bills, groceries, and utilities while still trying to save up enough money to leave. And at some point, we really got to sit down and admit that having a job does not mean you can afford to live anymore. So my question is this: how are young folks supposed to build a future when the cost of independence keep moving further and further away?
Why doesn't Gen Z just save up to move out? Because Gen Z can't afford to move out. Do you ever think about that? Grandma and Grandpa Boomer bought a house with their summer job because it literally costed them pennies. And now they want to sell it for $1 million. Their little 1,000-square-foot shed, they want to turn around and sell that for $1 million. Or even think about how up until the 80s, most people's incomes grew at the same rate as the 1% did. And the debt-to-income ratio was actually manageable back then. But nah, because y'all only want to look at things at the surface level. It's easier to ask, why doesn't Gen Z just save up to buy a house, instead of asking, why have we let the system get so bad that life is actually unaffordable for the average person now?
Being that I'm almost 30 years old, I feel like such a failure. I'm 28, I'm still living at home with my parents, still have not found a job, still just I feel like I'm just trying all these things to see if this works, that works. I feel like at this age, there's no more passion projects, there's no more let me just, see if this dream works. No, I need a real job. And it's the real jobs that I need to get cost money to be able to get the certifications to do them. And it's how do you do that? So I'm just okay, Air Force, boom. Everybody says going to the Air Force right now is not a good idea because we might be going to war soon, and you don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't feel like the Air Force people go to war, but maybe they do. I don't know. I just need a fix. I need something that's guaranteed that I'm going to get out of this situation, because it doesn't feel like I don't know when I'm going to get out of this. I feel like I'm on a never-ending decline of life right now. And I'd be feeling so close to the end. I'm just bro, what more is there? I can't just be this failure, bro.
I'm a 21-year-old man and I still live with my parents. Let me tell you why though. First, let me show you what I got for lunch real quick. Keep the Lunch Easy lunchbox. Bottom compartment is for the self-heating lunch. Top compartment for my nice crispy Pepsi Zero. For lunch today, huevitos con salchicha, some tortillas. I mentioned before that I live with my parents and I've gotten a lot of haters saying, you're a grown man, you can't pay your own bills, get out of your mama's house. There's a difference between me not being able to pay bills and choosing to stay with my parents. I know there's people out there that have a bad relationship with their parents. In my case, I don't. Why would I not take advantage of the opportunity they're giving me by allowing me to just pay like $400 a month? It's me paying $1,200, $1,400 a month on an apartment plus other bills on top of that. Way I'm able to just save up, invest my money, and when I'm ready to buy a house, I'll go ahead and go buy a house, man. Like, it'd be dumb if I left my parents' house right now in this situation I'm in. Housing market is crazy. Still in the 4-year apprenticeship. The situation I'm currently living in, I'm able to just save and invest about 70% of my income, which is insane. I feel like when I mention that, that's when people get mad because they don't have what I have. And that is the potential to create wealth for my family. 10 out of 10 lunch. Hope y'all have a good one.
Hot take, but I don't necessarily think that moving out of your parents' place and getting your own place automatically means that you're an adult. I saw a video of this girl saying that, oh, like if you still live with your parents, you basically still have like a kid mindset. You're never going to be able to be an adult until you move out and have your own responsibilities. Like, I don't know why people think that you need to live on your own to like handle responsibilities. A lot of us that stay at home, we're in school, we pay our little expenses whenever we need to. I pay like $700-800 a month on my own little expenses, and that's good enough. That's good enough. Because for me, the thought of moving out of my mom's house is like scary, because I just see moving out as just throwing away money on rent. You throwing thousands of dollars a month on rent for what? For what? Just to say that you got your own place, just to say, oh, I'm independent now, I moved out. Like, you just throwing away your money just to say you... I don't know, y'all. They got parents out here kicking their kids out at 19, 20, 21. Oh, hey, they need to learn some responsibility. They need to learn... Girl, please, get on my face. Seriously. If your kid got a little job, they got a little savings account, they don't bother you, do you like your kids for real? And then do y'all not see how many adults in America are living paycheck to paycheck? Do y'all not see how people are struggling? You want them to move out just to struggle? just to pay bills. Like, literally just to pay bills. I'm doing the exact same thing that I could be doing in an apartment in my mama's house. Like, and I get free meals on top of that. They be forgetting like where the economy is at right now. They're forgetting what state the world is in right now. Trying to rush everything, rushing to get married, rushing to have kids, rushing to move out, rushing to start life. Like, girl, I am in zero rush. I am perfectly fine. I don't want to pay bills until I'm at least 25. Like, at least, and that's pushing it. 25 is pushing it. Like, if I can go to 30, I would.
Living with your parents as an adult is cool until they start disrespecting you and treating you like a child. Cause I'll be damned, bro. I'll sleep on the street. Other day, me and the homie playing some golf, having the best time of our lives. You feel me? Like playing a good little 9 holes, drinking some beers, listening to some Lana Del Rey. You feel me? Bro, living our best life until he gets a call from his mama. But before he answers the phone, he looks at the phone, looks at me, then takes the biggest sigh in the world. Like he really hates the person that's calling him. Bro, I'm like, bro, who's calling you? Baby mama? You feel me? She can't be tripping that bad. Like, what's going on? He's like, nah, bro, it's my mom. I'm like, bro, if you don't answer that phone call, bro, one thing, I don't play about moms. You feel me? Like, you're not gonna disrespect moms. Answer the phone call. She could be hurt. She could be in the hospital. Answer the call. So before the call goes to voicemail, he answers the phone. But like, here's the thing though. When he answers the phone, I shouldn't be hearing the conversation, right? Because the iPhone 17 has like noise cancellation, like when you're on, like when you're not on speaker, right? So no one can hear. Bro, his mom is screaming at the top of her lungs. I'm standing like a good 5 feet from, you feel me, the homie, and while he's talking to his mom. Bro, I heard every single word. She was, she was tearing him a new one. Crazy. On the golf course, he's 27. Jerry, I told you if you leave this house and your room not clean and those dishes not washed, we gonna have a problem. I just got back from work. Where are you at? Where are you at? Whoa, Miss Davis. Hey, What? And the homie just sitting there like he had a party like he not supposed to be at. Because you know, like when your mom used to call you when you was like 16, 15 years old, you're not supposed to be at that party, and you just sitting there on the phone listening to her yell. He's 27 acting like he's 16 years old right now. After his mom get done yelling, he like, okay, mom, I'll be there in a little bit. I'm just golfing right now. You're golfing? Why are you golfing? Shouldn't you be at work? Mom, it's Saturday. It's my day off. What? Come home and clean your room. Okay, mom. Huh? Bro, so look, after he hung up the phone, he's like, oh, bro, we're going to have to hurry this game up. No, bro, we're on hole 5. We're in the middle of the golf court and the golf course. You're not taking the golf cart and leaving me here. So you're going to have to finish this game. Your mama going to have to wait. Yeah, bro. Don't you help her with the rent too? Yeah, nah, I'm sorry, Miss Davis, but we gotta finish this game. He was like, bro, you know what? You're right, bro. I gotta start standing up for myself, bro. I'm a grown man, bro. My mom gotta start respecting me. I was like, you know what? Like, you right, bro. Your mom do gotta start respecting you, bro. Like, and why do you live with your mom in the first place? You have a baby mama that you was living with, bro. You have a child. Like, what's going on? He was like, bro, like, it's a whole different story, bro. She kicked me out, man. She caught me in the bed with another woman. Why would you ruin that, bro? That's a whole different story, man. Let's focus on this golf game, whatever. So we get to like hole 7, and honestly, we playing some of the best golf we've ever played in our lives. You feel me? Par. I'm not getting no birdies though. You feel me? I'm not no Tiger Woods, but you know, par. You feel me? A little bogey here and there. We're playing pretty decent, right? About hole 7, you feel me? His mom called him again, but the smart choice, bro, didn't answer because he's obviously not on his way back home. We're playing golf. You feel me? So his phone's just blowing up. He's just ignoring his mom, ignoring him. But by like hole 8 though, I was like, no, hole 8? Yeah, hole 8. I'm like, bro, like by like hole 8, I'm like asking him, I'm like, bro, don't you want to answer like, tell your mom like where you at, you feel me? Because you probably gonna come home late anyways, you know, like, I don't want you to get in trouble. He was like, get in trouble? Nah, I'm a grown man. I was like, all right, bro, okay. After hole 9 and after we dropped the golf cart off, right? We're walking back to our separate cars because we drove separately. He's like, hey, bro, you want to like come by to the crib? You feel me? So, cause like maybe if you're around, like she won't be as mad. I'm like, okay, you really sound like you're like 14 years old right now. Like, what are you talking about? If you don't go home and face the music, you know your mom gonna be crazy, bro. I'm not finna go over there. He's like, bro, please, bro, just pull up, bro, please. Like, my mama love you. All right, bro, I ain't seen Miss Davis in a long time, you feel me? But if I go over there and she start yelling at me, there's gonna be problems. I will walk out, bro. She's not my mama. I don't want to disrespect nobody. I'm gonna walk out. He gets in his car, I get in my car, I follow him all the way to the crib, right? When we get to the crib, but I ain't gonna lie, it's like I had like some real PTSD like of my mama, you feel me? She was standing outside, like on the lawn, like waiting for him to come. I don't know if she had like his location or something, but like when we pulled up, Miss Davis standing on top, standing in front of the driveway in the lawn like this, just waiting. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I could have seen a clown and been less scared. We park the cars, get out. She automatically starts screaming, doesn't say hi to me. You know, like when like you bring your friends over when you know your parents is mad, you feel me? And they act cool until your friends leave. Nah, bro. She seen me, didn't care. Didn't matter, bro. Didn't matter. She starts going off on the homie. Where you been? Where you at? Your room is still dirty. Oh my God. I'm getting PTSD when I was a child. Oh, bro, I can hear my mama voice right now. Lord. Oh my Lord. I felt so bad for the homie because he's a grown man. Where are you at? Your room so dirty? He just standing there like this. Mama, I'm sorry. I was playing golf with Max. I was playing golf with Rob. Come on, like, what we doing? I don't want to hear it. Give me your car keys. Give me your car keys. I'm like, hold on. She asking you for your car keys. What? Now I'm getting confused. She's like, son, if you don't give me those car keys, I'm gonna stop paying the bill. You're grounded from your car. What? Whoa, now I'm getting confused. Let's go back. Let's stop it. She pays your car note? You're shackled. I'd rather sleep on the street than have my parents pay for anything other than me sleeping on their couch. Absolutely not. He look at his mama, look at me, look at his mama, look at me like I'm finna help him. I'm not finna help you. Your mama is paying your bills. Bro, you on your own. Slowly but surely, puts the keys in her palm, she closes it, puts it in her pocket. Those are her keys now. First, this is her car. This is not even your car, bro. It's her car. It's done. Then she was like, now come inside and clean this room or it's gonna get worse. My bad, Robert. Good to see you, boy. You look good. Dang, Miss Davis, I felt invisible. Thank you for finally saying hi to me. Dang. This whole situation, this whole shit messed up. He goes inside and now I'm driving home in confusion. You feel me? Like, what just happened right now? Bro is 27 and his mama is screaming at him like that. Anyways, right, when I get home after like an hour of just like chilling, showering and stuff, right, I get a call from the homie that just got yelled at from his mama. You feel me? I'm thinking like, you know, he about to ask me for a place to stay or something, but I'm prepared to tell him no. You feel me? You ain't finna stay with me, brother. I'm sorry, my boy. No. I answer the phone. He starts going off. Bro, why didn't you have my back? Huh? Back up. Why is your mama paying your bills? Yeah, you're giving her a reason to treat you like a child. You feel me? She shouldn't be yelling at you like that. I'd rather sleep in my car, be homeless. You tripping, you feel me? You chose this life. But you chose this. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oh man, I'm just mad, bro. I'm just mad that she always treats me like this, bro. I'm going through so much right now. Now I don't have a car. Now I don't have a car to get to work. How am I get to work? How am I gonna get to work on Monday? I'm like, she can't let you use the car to get to work, bro. Like he's like, nah, bro. She's gonna make me like take the bus or ride my bike. I'm like, bro, ride your bike. You work in Upland. That's a 2-hour bike ride. I was like, bro, your best option is to rent a car until your mama give your car keys back. You feel me? Because you riding the bus, you riding the bike, that's just not you, bro. You need a car. Oh, nah, that's a waste of money, bro. Like, I need as much money as I can get, bro. I'm trying to move out, bro. I don't want to sleep on my mama's couch no more. I was like, bro, like, you feel me? Well, you could, like, rent a car from, like, you know, like use the Hopper app or something. You feel me? They have cars on there for, like, $20 a day. You feel me? That's not too bad. That's pretty much how much you spend on food a day anyway. You know what, bro? That's a good idea. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna get the car. You feel me? And I'll be straight, bro. You still down to golf tomorrow though? Around like 2 o'clock. I'll get the car tomorrow and I'll pick you up. I'm like, all right, cool. Like that's cool. You feel me? Like 2 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow. Fast forward to tomorrow. It's like 1:45. Like 15 minutes until 2 o'clock. I'm waiting on bro to pick me up. You feel me? Like, what's up? Our tea time is at 2 o'clock. I text him. I'm like, hey, bro, like, we still going golfing? You said you was picking me up. He was like, text back super fast. He was like, honestly, bro, like, I can't go. My mama said I can't go. What? No. All right, bro, I'm not even finna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna go play golf. You feel me? I went to go play golf by myself, drank some beers, listened to Lana Del Rey by myself. By myself. Because I'm not finna deal with that, bro. Your mama is treating you like a child. Go sleep outside. Go sleep under a bridge or something. Get your pride back. God damn.
I moved out of my mom's house when I was 19, and one of the main things people used to ask me is, yo, how did you do it? I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna make it really like straightforward. Yo, you cannot move out or afford to move out if you make less than $4,000 a month. It's simple. Yes, it's possible. Yes, you could, but you're not gonna have much fun doing it. Like, you're gonna be living check to check, and you're gonna have an immense amount of stress on you. I remember when I first moved, I moved in November. December was good because I already had that money put away. January, February, and March, was it 2020? Yeah, 2025. Oh my God, I did everything but die. That shit was hard as fuck. And then I had to lock in and go make some money. And then April all the way until like I moved, which was November, it was easy. I had my bills on auto pay and shit was cool. I didn't really have too many issues. I even stopped working for 2 months because I had a side business that was making really good money. But the thing is, I never made, after those months, I never made less than 4,000. Yo, moving on your own, when you make less than 4,000, like any type of hiccup, if you get sick, your family member might need some help, like financially, unexpected ticket, bill might pop, something like, it's going to be really hard to recover. I'm telling you. As an adult, life can happen and shit like that happens all day long. Monthly, you should be making at least 4K plus if you want to live comfortably. And again, I did live in like a major city technically, so depending on where you live, prices differ. But if you live in a major city, 4,000 minimum, and then you also should be able to have money saved up. Like, you should have at least like I'm not going to get on here and say 6 months. Like, you should have 2 months rent saved up at least, because If you have 2 months, you should be able to figure shit out within 2 months. If you can't, at least you have 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
Rent has increased significantly, way more than people's wages. Like, a lot of people work but still cannot afford rent in the city that they're working in, or wherever they're working at. They really cannot afford it. Like, that's just the reality. And it's like, it doesn't make sense that this rent just flew way above people's wages. So that's why don't be surprised like when you see a lot of people still living with their family, because that's the only way right now. Like, that's the way that they're surviving. That's the way. And I feel like a lot of people would do that. More and more people would do that if it was even possible for them. There are a lot of people who are still, you know, out there trying to thug it out, you know, pay all those rents by yourself. But if they had the chance and opportunity and had a home to go back to that was sustainable for them, they would go back and, you know, just live like that, because it's not easy. Problem with this whole thing is that honestly, like, there are people who are searching for a job. The job market's already shitty. It's really, really bad. People are getting laid off, losing their jobs. People can't find a job. Some have been unable to find any reasonable one. And then the wages, that's the huge thing. The wages refuse to meet up to or reach how much the rent price is on everything, literally everything being expensive. Every bill you can think of, the rent is not only the problem. When you're living by yourself, renting a place, you're literally having to pay so much more bills. Like, we're just saying rent because it's like the highest one, but then the wages are not keeping up. Work as much hours as you like, but still they don't pay you enough. They pay you very shitty amounts. Till this day, places are paying people an amount that is really shocking and surprising. Like, you cannot believe that that's just something you pay an adult today. But that's the reality of it. You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. Please make sure you click the like button. It helps the algorithm, and I appreciate that so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're watching me for the very first time. Hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video, and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to see what you think about this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.